Good morning and welcome back to the Mining Stock Daily Morning Briefing, presented by the Clear Commodity Network and delivering today's top news in mining and mineral exploration. From the new ClearCom studios, here's your host, Trevor Hall.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Mining Stock Daily Morning Briefing. It is Tuesday, July 14th. And metals are firming up this morning after yesterday's pullback. Gold's up 0.2% to $4,028. Silver is up about 0.5% to $58.01. And copper's leading the complex, up 1.5% to $6.33 a pound. A recovery day across the board. But the big story in broader markets overnight is oil. Brent crude has pushed back through $80 a barrel and is up another 2% this morning. That's a level the market has been watching carefully as it's poked above $80 a couple times recently, but this move is looking increasingly durable. And a notable equity story worth flagging for context, IBM. Those shares are down more than 20% in pre-market trading after the company released preliminary second quarter revenue of $17.2 billion. It was actually up year over year, but well short of analyst expectations of $17.8 billion. So why the 20% pullback? Well, IBM explains a bigger story here. It appears corporate budget shifted from IBM software toward AI hardware like servers, storage, and memory to lock in supply ahead of expected price increases. So for metals investors, there's a relevant signal here. AI data centers are among the most metals-intensive infrastructure build-outs happening anywhere in the global economy right now. The software miss is a hardware win, and hardware runs on metals. We'll get to the news out of the miners and explorers here in just a moment, but first a quick word about today's sponsor. This episode of the Morning Briefing is brought to you by Vizsla Silver. Vizsla is advancing the Panuco silver-gold project in Sinaloa, Mexico, one of the largest and highest-grade undeveloped silver-gold systems in the Americas, in a district with a centuries-long history of high-grade precious metals production. The company has built a multi-million-ounce resource through one of the most aggressive exploration programs in the silver sector and is advancing Panuco toward a development decision. Learn more at vizslasilver.ca.
From power generation to steelmaking, coal still drives the global economy. And the Coal Trader podcast from Clear Commodity Network is where the industry comes to talk about it. Join me, Matt Warder, and my partner Joe Aldina as we break down the latest trends in thermal and met coal, explore shifting market dynamics, and sit down with industry veterans and executives for unfiltered, insightful conversations. Listen to Coal Trader podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or at clearcommodity.net. Clear Commodity Network, digital news on the physical markets.
And here's what you need to know this morning. Mining Americas has reported preliminary Q2 gold production of 8,137 ounces from its Pan mine in White Pine County, Nevada, which is on budget for the 2026 mine plan, bringing year-to-date production to 16,871 ounces. The key operational development in the quarter was the ramp-up of the new mining contractor to over 80,000 tons per day, up sharply from approximately 55,000 tons per day. With higher mining rates now established and additional waste stripping completed in Q2, the company is expecting production in the second half to be materially higher than the first half. Full-year guidance is unchanged to 32,000 to 38,000 ounces, while cash came in at $44 million as of June 30th. Mining Americas, formerly known as Minera Alamos, trades on the TSX with MAI and on the OTCQX with MAIFF. Scorpio Gold has delivered the standout drill hole of the morning from its Phase 2 program at the Manhattan project in Nevada's Walker Lane. Hole 110 returned 2.05 grams per ton gold over 97.99 meters from a depth of 64 meters coming from the gold wedge target. It also included 18.19 grams per ton gold over 3.17 meters, 11.4 grams per ton over 4.5 meters, and 8.98 grams per ton gold over 7.3 meters, all within that interval. With 102 holes and just under 29,000 meters now drilled in Phase 2, with results on 99 of them. The program continues to extend mineralization beyond the boundaries of the maiden inferred resource in multiple directions, with silver values from the historic district also now being captured for potential future inclusion in resource estimates. Scorpio Gold trades on the venture with SGN and on the OTCQB with SRCRF. Mogotes Metals has landed a US $15 million strategic investment from Rio Tinto, with the mining major taking in initial approximately 5% interest in the company through a private placement priced at 70 cents Canadian per unit, big premium compared to where they were trading yesterday. Alongside the investment comes a strategic and technical alliance focused on Mogotes Filo Sur project in the Vicuña district of Argentina and Chile, which gives the company access to Rio Tinto's proprietary geoscience tools, porphyry discovery expertise, and joint exploration efforts in one of the hottest copper gold silver belts in the world. Mogotes Metals trades on the venture with MOG and on the OTCQB with MOGMF. Intrepid Metals has identified a new porphyry target named the Curly Target at its Coral Copper project in Arizona. The target was developed through an integrated program of geological mapping, drill core review, and portable XRF analysis of hydrothermal fracture-filled material, revealing porphyry proximal alteration, stockwork veining, QSP overprinting, and quartz B veins hosting chalcopyrite and molybdenite. An IP survey is scheduled for August, and a dedicated 5,000-meter porphyry drill program follows in September. Intrepid Metals trades on the venture with INTR and on the OTCQB with IMTCF. Sierra Madre Gold and Silver has received its Semarnat permit, that's Mexico's federal environmental approval, to begin drilling in the East District of the Guitarra Mine Complex in Mexico State. The approval covers 22 drill pads, setting up the first phase of a fully budgeted 30,000-meter program that will test up to 30 mapped vein systems. A contractor selection is underway, and drilling is expected to commence within 60 days. Sierra Madre Gold and Silver trades on the venture with SM and on the OTCQX with SMDRF. Montage Gold is out with an exploration update at its Didievi project in Côte d'Ivoire, positioning it as the company's next development asset after the flagship Koné mine, which remains on track for the first gold pour through its oxide circuit in late Q4 this year. At Didievi, nearly 40,000 meters of drilling completed since June 2025, inferred resource of 989,000 ounces at 2.5 grams per ton gold has delivered some high-grade extensions. A new 60,000 meter program with 5 rigs has been launched at a cost of $13.5 million US, targeting resource expansion and conversion towards indicated status, with ESIA permitting studies already underway. Montage Gold trades on the TSX with MAU and on the OTCQX with MAUTF. And Auro Metals is out with a second batch of assay results from its Santa Barbara gold copper project in Ecuador, following the company's earlier headline of 705 meters of 0.61 grams per ton gold, which also included 235 meters of 0.97 grams per ton gold starting from surface. This second batch adds another wide intercept, 625 meters of 0.64 grams per ton gold and 0.1% copper. The consistent grade across broad widths continues to outline a large-scale bulk tonnage copper-gold system. Auro Metals trades on the venture with AURO and on the OTC with AURFF. All right, that's a wrap here this morning on the Morning Briefing. The Mining Stock Daily Morning Briefing is produced by Clear Commodity Network. It is distributed throughout the world through your podcast network of choice and at clearcommodity.net. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Be well. The information presented should not be considered investment advice. Mining Stock Daily and its affiliates are not responsible for any loss arising from any investment decision in connection with the material presented herein. Please do your own research or speak with a licensed financial representative before making any investment decisions.